Okay. Hi.
Hi. What I sense is that all trauma came up, and right now is a lot of unrest and a kind of speed in the body. And so I'd like to ask you to sit with me, that my system so that my system can co-regulate itself.
With pleasure. You know, in a way, even having the idea of co-regulation brings the attention to be focusing on the result, on the gender. Yeah. Nothing right with it, nothing wrong with it, but just to notice.
Yes.
We're here. And so there is an interest that your system calms down. Yeah.
Yes.
So let's just play and make some very small distinctions and see. So whatever's going on right now, it's not up to you. You can't control it. It's happening by itself.
Yeah, that's true.
And
yes.
you know it'll pass. And you know it'll pass. And you know that it doesn't mean anything about you.
Yes. It's not personal.
Not personal. Just the nervous system is dancing a little bit at this moment. And it's just doing its job, you know. So if it's possible, just to very gently notice it without any agenda.
Yes. What I can see right now, there was the hidden agenda with what you say, with co-regulating.
Yeah.
Yes.
And nothing right with it or wrong with it. It's subtle, but having that agenda does something. And it's interesting just to track that and see, okay, just having an agenda then, they're really like we're waiting for something, or, you know, it's like we're not just here with whatever is here. Yeah.
Mm. Mm. Yeah, the system calms down,
Yeah.
starting.
Yeah.
And what I can sense also, maybe it's a little bit more a feeling of more safe or something like that
Yeah.
in this direction. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah. 1 second. Yeah. I was reading some quotes from Ramana today, where he was talking about surrender,
Mm.
like full surrender into that the great intelligence is taking care of everything
Mm.
already.
Mm.
It's like a recognition. It's like it's not a doing so much as it's just seeing that every breath has been breathed by this great intelligence or whatever you want to call it. Yeah. And every cell that's every atom, yeah, and is all doing its dance. And yet
Mm.
somehow there's developed this sense of I that thinks it's in charge.
Mm.
And so, like when we look from the perspective of that sense of I, it looks like there's something we can do or we should do, and then starts the trouble, actually.
Yes, it's so beautiful that you say this, touch my heart so so deep. Thank you. It's so beautiful
You
to
know,
say.
it's because the sun, you because a lot of times when we hear surrender, it sounds like something we have to do, but in my view, it's more a recognition that actually the way it is that the sense of I, even the sense of I it's, it's just, it's a Fata Morgana, it's a mirage. It doesn't actually exist.
Yes.
It's just a perspective that,
it's really nothing. Mm.
yeah, yeah. So, this idea that I can surrender is also a false idea. It's just, it's more a deep seeing that actually life is doing its dance.
Mm.
And it's a capacity to look through the filter of I is also one of the possibilities, but it's a very small view.
Mm. Mm. This morning, I think it's touched me so deep. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So it's exactly the right words to me. Mm.
Happy to hear. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah. It's lovely. Then we can just relax, enjoy the ride, enjoy life. So, Ah, Rishi.
Hi.
Hi, hi, Rishi.
In the last meeting, I heard that the thought, any thought believed, can influence chemically the body very much. And a question came up: what's about the unconscious thoughts? I can't perceive or can't see. Is that
Yeah. So, of course, that would also produce chemicals.
yeah? How can I be with that when I can't see?
Uh, just keep quiet. Because as soon as you there's an agenda that it just reinforces that you cannot see, and it reinforces the idea of I.
Yeah, this idea of I feels like a memory prison stored in every cell and came come
Yeah.
from.
So you know the invitation from Ramana, for me, it's so direct. It's just like no matter what appears, this thought appears about the unconscious, whatever, and you ask the question, who's aware of it? There can only be the answer, I am. And then when you say, okay, now who am I? And it's an intellectual question. It's an invitation to rest as that awareness. And that same thing, it's like whatever needs to reveal will reveal. It's not up to you. So, it's like the moment we're seeking or trying to do anything, we're reinforcing the seeker.
Yeah.
In the moment of seeking, you're not resting. It's just as simple as that. So,
It's like a habit of seeking, and
yeah, it's an orientation. I would say it's an automatic unconscious orientation that promises that you're going to achieve something or accomplish something. And with it comes the sense of not being complete, not being. It's like it's a big price it gets paid. But because it gives an identity, and especially if you've been seeking for some years and you think you've got some seniority, it becomes like a egoic position to kind of, I'm an advanced seeker or whatever. It's like it's. I love the simplicity of just recognizing who you are, you really are. Anything that you gain or you can lose, you know. So just stay with who you are already.
And on the level of the human, is there some issue to face for transcending, to come more free just in this level of samsara?
So, what I just spoke, you need faith for it to resonate with your own knowing, or you just recognize it. Who you are, you already are. You cannot become more you. Any effort to become something is in the way in this moment of being at rest, being peace itself. So you don't need faith for that to resonate, to see. Okay, yes, that's clear. The unconscious pattern, but I need to get somewhere, but I'm suffering, I'm in some sorrow. That, you know, that momentum what's true about any of it? This resting is who you are, is the most direct and most immediate invitation. You know, if you read Nisargadatta, he said his master told him to just watch the mind. And he said it took 3 years, and he listened. He really trusted what his master said, and then it all revealed it. He said it took 3 years of intense watching. Just as gentle noticing, moment by moment. So it's not just like, you know, it's not, how can I say, it's an intense love affair. But not getting fooled by the mind, you know, not getting fooled by a thought. Okay. You know, in a way, it's like making the distinction between understanding and recognition. When you recognize something, when you know it, as opposed to understanding it. Understanding is still through some idea or some thought. Just like, oh yes, of course. Rosita.
Hello. Morning.
Hi.
I would like to sit a little bit with you.
Pleasure.
getting quiet.
And also in some ways coming more alive.
More what?
More alive.
More alive. Yeah, I can feel the cells.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Swaha, are you waving? Swaha?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Maybe there was a little
Good.
time delay, or I don't know.
No worries.
Hmm.
Sometimes when there's so many pictures on the screen, I don't see everybody who's waving. But anyway,
Mm.
thank you.
Ah, I want to see you big. Yeah. Hmm. No way, I can see you. Somehow, yeah, our mom gets a bit crazy, I would say, in her thinking and fears, full thinking and stuff, and it gets so crazy that somehow absurd. And there is that kind of knowing that nothing really matters.
Mhm.
even if then also my system or for my sisters get crazy also, then something is like, whoa, what a movie! It's a movie, and then it's kind of and same with the rest of that what we call world or circumstances now. It does not really matter because it's not changing the unchangeable that we are. It's like more, yeah, roller coaster or something. Like the demons where we go in that thing and, and you're like, but it's not real. And that makes me really laughing. Hmm. And I'm also very glad that soon the new celebration coming up. Wow. Thank you for everything and nothing. Thank you.
Roland.
Hi, so.
Hey, hey, grüezi.
Ja, grüezi zusammen. there is this the feeling of doing or that I have done something. It's gone quite a while ago. But sometimes it comes up, what should I do? And that's the beginning of hell.
Yeah, exactly.
When I believe in the thought, what should I do? First step in hell.
Exactly.
And but still it appears.
Yeah.
And it is as it is. I would like to do something, but it's not working, of course.
We've grown up in a culture where doing has been so emphasized, and you know, like that's been the orientation. So of course that's been the conditioning we grew up in. It would be surprising if it didn't come up. But you know, it's like the thought comes, you see it, not interested. That's it. Simple.
Yeah. And sometimes it's strange when somebody says, "Oh, well done." It feels not nice, or it feels strange, and then I have to be present with that one.
Yeah, exactly. And that deep resting that's always available.
Yeah. In the resting, always kind of inner smile or joy appears.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, and then there's room for thoughts. Okay, the thought comes. What should I do? Just not interested.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Robin.
With love always.
Exactly.
Yes.
Ah, Ungod. I don't know if I'm pronouncing the name correctly, but I asked her. You know, with so many pictures, if you wave your hand when you put it up, it's easier for me to see because otherwise I don't see them so easy.
Hi, Isaac.
Hi, Esther.
Yeah, I would love to rest with you. I feel,
When do you want to start?
yeah. No, I try to learn guitar playing for a while, and now I do some singing lessons, and I feel how I I do it, but then there comes the pressure of doing, and then it's not so much fun anymore. So, but you have to do it, otherwise you don't learn. So how does that? And maybe we can exercise now, but sitting without doing, and then because then it gives stress, and then I'm not so much enjoying anymore. I don't know how that works. I have to make you a little bit bigger. Yeah.
You know, it's funny because like I notice even with the idea that I have to brush my teeth, some resistance comes. And the truth is I don't have to brush my teeth. I'm free to brush them or not, but somehow, you know, it goes into this unconsciously into, it's like there's an obligation somehow. Wake up, brush your teeth, you know, before you go to bed, brush your teeth, or whatever the story is. And it's interesting to notice, like, even that just the idea of I have to somehow bring some resistance, like I say it like that. Maybe other people notice it and maybe not. But for sure, you know, like this, there's an interest to learn to play the guitar, and now there's this idea I have to practice, and of course, it's like I don't really want to practice. But if I don't practice,
I like to do it. It's a bit tricky because I always feel the anger behind my wall arising. And most I do with online teachers, and sometimes with the guitar I see someone live, and that's so much more enjoying on the one side, just to meet someone who's also enjoying playing guitar, but at the same time I feel everything in me is holding back because it's to show up and exciting and all the whole bunch, and that makes it double.
Mm-hmm. And so all you've got is this capacity to notice. That's simple.
I would love not to hold back.
So you notice that loving not to hold back and holding back. So there's two things going up at the same time.
Yeah, that's true. That's brake and what is the English word? Gas pedal.
Acceleration.
Yeah. And now I even feel it now, but it's subtle, but it's there. So I feel that movement, and then it's the art of, so to speak, the art of not being with what you sense, but being what is being. Be with the seer. Thank you, Isaac.
See Daniel's name, but it doesn't look like Daniel that's waving. So. What's your name? On the bottom left is a little red button.
Perfect. Hi, I'm Franziska.
Franziska. Hi, Franziska.
My question is about dealing with physical pain, chronic pain. And I experience like two different states. The first state is just allow the chronic pain to be there and to accept it. But in the moment I try to help the body, there comes resistance against it. And I fall back into the identification with the body-mind system because, yeah, for me, till now, it's not possible to help the body to heal and to don't have resistance against it. So, yeah, maybe you have some words for this for me.
Okay, cool. So let's see if we can take a moment to just identify not the pain, but the resistance. So we're just using the capacity to make a distinction, just a sense where and how that resistance functions. So we're just gently noticing, no right way, no wrong way, no special way to be. We're just noticing how resistance happens, how, exactly just its function, what happens. But we're leaving the pain. I mean, it's there, and we're not pretending it doesn't exist. We're just shifting our focus for a few moments, just to notice and seeing what we can see.
So resistance comes in, or the thing with the resistance is every time it's there, if I want to do something else. So I want to go something, or I want to.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So in this moment, beautiful. So and do you have a sense of who is it that's resisting?
Yes, there is no one. So in the end,
There's no one doing it. Okay. So resistance just happens. Okay. And so this thought comes of wanting to do something, and then pain seems to be in the way of that idea, you could say. Okay, so we're here now, and we're just watching it playing. And so at this moment, how is the pain level from 1 to 10?
3.
3. Okay, cool.
Yeah, and there's no resistance at this moment.
There's no resistance. Yeah. Yeah, cool. You know, I've had this conversation many times over the years, and sometimes I'm with someone who's been in chronic pain, and we're sitting there and I say, where's the pain? They say, at this moment, there isn't any.
Mhm.
So,
Mhm.
you know, it's funny, the resistance, it plays in the background and nobody's doing it, but what it does is it gives energy.
Mhm.
So it's trying to help in a certain way. And, you know, it's the way the nervous system functions is like if there's an injury somewhere, then the pain is to inform us not to make the injury worse, so to speak. So it has its function, you could say. It's just that, but it's just like then there's these other things have happened where there's a resistance and the feeling of inconveniencing us in what we really want to be doing, and all, you know, like all this other stuff that comes in with it, for the other movements associated with it. Yeah. Well, just noticing the flow and whether the flow is enjoyable as we're sitting here and enjoying together. And just how does, if there is enjoying happening, which it feels like there is, how does that inform the nervous system? Is there any level of enjoyment you can feel at this moment? Yeah, I'm just seeing how that informs the nervous system. What does that do?
So to be honest, as longer as I'm speaking with you, or also being in satsang, the more the boundaries of my body fade.
Exactly.
Can't feel my body this good anymore.
Funny, huh? Yeah. Yeah. So, you know, it's like somehow what's developed in life and consciousness is this capacity to focus, which we call our attention. So the sense that we have of ourselves and the sense that we have of life is determined by our habit of attention, which has been conditioned and also informed through inherited trauma from generations back. So attention has been kind of conditioned, and it's so, you know, so habitual and so familiar, we don't even question it. So the world seems a certain way. We think we're a certain way. We think, you know, we think we know what's going on, all these kind of things. But actually, deeper than that, we don't have a clue. It's just like, all we know is we're here, yeah? So, but those habits of attention, it's beautiful when they start to reveal it. Like it's just one possibility out of many. And, you know, like when I look at Western conditioning, but at this point, I say in general, the conditioning hasn't been to really enjoy this moment. The conditioning is about you'll enjoy later, when later, some other moment than now. So it's like postponing happiness, you could say, or love, or whatever, till our mind tells us it's okay. It's a funny to see how we somehow believed in that that funny invitation, but it's just one invitation of many. And you know, it's okay to just be here and enjoying the whole show, you know, just because again we live in such a tiny, usually tiny sense of life. You know, this. If you ever watch any of these guys talking about how many galaxies and planets and different dimensions there are, gee, we live in such a, you know, like funny little world. Yeah.
I realized, I think the true point with the resistance is more about to let go of all ideas how my life should be.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the gift of it.
Mm. Yeah,
that's the gift of it.
It's very, I experienced, like, I'm very grateful for this pain because it brought me to silence.
And so now, in this moment, where's the pain? How would you say from 1 to 10? Where is it? How is it?
It's gone.
That's what, so we talk about it like as if it's real and it exists, but only exists in a certain habit of attention. That's what's so weird. It's like you know, it's like so.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's beautiful that you're seeing the gift and the opportunity of it, because that is a huge gift. You know, from the perspective of our conditioning, it's you know, it's like a drag, but from in the deeper, it brings you to something else that.
Yes, I'm happier than ever before in my life.
Fantastic, yeah, and you know, it's interesting. I've had the opportunity to be around thousands of people in this inquiry, and I asked, how many people are absolutely free of pain? And it's very rare that anybody is free of pain, absolutely free. You know, relatively, you know, we can say some people seem to have more of it, but definitely it's directly connected to resistance and, you know, to ideas and then it's like, it becomes an exploration in a certain sense, and like, you know, doing, how can I say, like exploring which movements allow the body to start to get more mobile, where it's, you know, because normally when there's pain, the body freezes up around it to try and protect that area. And that actually oftentimes hurts more than the original pain. And so it's like, you know, in a way, it's like getting flow back into it, but gently and without, like just like playing with, I would say it's like that. So on one sense, it's like, no, I don't want to move at all because it aggravates it. But in another sense, just finding out which movements start to allow flow and energy to move in a way. It's a dance, it's a learning. Yeah.
Thank you.
Which country are you in?
Germany.
Germany. I see those beams behind you. That looks very much like Europe. Okay, good to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Bettina, for hosting. Thanks for others for showing up. Love, peace, beauty,